Hi everyone, this is Sunny Kumar from Mathematics and Computing Part 2 from IIT BHU, and I am back again to discuss the problem number of steps to reduce a number to 0 of leet code. So basically in this problem we have been given an integer which is non-negative, that is greater than or equal to 0, and we have to determine the number of steps required to reduce the number exactly equal to 0, and there are two conditions that is given. If the current number is even, we have to divide it by 2, otherwise we have to subtract 1 from it, that is to make it even if the number is odd. So let's move on to our approach. So our approach I am using, that is the best and the ultimate efficient approach of this problem, is to use the inbuilt C++ functions in the compiler, that is underscore underscore built-in pop count and underscore underscore built-in CLZ, that is leading zeros. So I am going to tell you why these two functions will give us the answer and how we are going to approach to the answer. So before moving further, let me explain you this problem with certain examples. Suppose we have number equal to 7, let's assume. So the number of steps would be initially 7 is let's say 7 odd, 7 is an odd number, so our steps would be reduce it to 6. Then 6 is again an even number, so our next step would be divided by 2. Again we have 3 as an odd, so we are going to reduce it by 1, that is it would become 2. And then again it becomes an even number, so I am going to divide it by 2, that is 1. So again this is an odd number, so I am going to reduce it by what? Reduce it by 1, so it becomes 0. So as you can see, the number of steps is 1 2 3 4 5. So to reduce 7 to exactly 0, it requires 5 steps. So this is our answer. And one thing that you can notice while reducing 7 to exactly 0, let's write binary representation of number, that is here number is exactly 7. So if we write binary representation of number 7, it would be like, let me write binary representation of 7, that it would be like 111. So if we look at the observation, that is our observation is to be how the 7 can be obtained, sorry, how the our answer 5 can be obtained using the binary representation of number 7. If we look out the how our answer would come as 5, if we look at the binary representation of number, that is if we observe, that is our answer would be, let me write, number of ones plus length of binary string, number of ones plus length of binary string minus 1. And this formula is going to be valid for every number, that is if let's say our number is n can be any non-negative integer. So our answer, that is our answer for the number of steps to reduce number to exactly 0, would be number of ones in binary representation of the number n plus length of that binary string minus 1. So if we, why this formula is working, let me write why this formula why this formula is working, the main thing that our viewers will think upon why this is working. So one thing you can say, or let's say we have a number 1, then one thing you can observe, that number 1 is always odd and its binary representation also contains 1. So one thing you can say, for every one that is present in the binary representation of the number n, that is set bit equal to 1, what I have to do is I have to reduce that number representing the position as odd, I have to reduce that number by 1, and each time I am going to divide it by 2. So our number of ones will be, our answer would be incremented by number of ones. Also our answer would be incremented by length of the binary string, and I am going to subtract 1 because whenever we encounter finally as 1, I have to make it 0 directly. So our number of steps would be 1 rather than 2. So I am going to reduce our answer by 1. So what I am going to do is, whenever we encounter number as odd, I am going to increment my answer by 2. Let me write, when n is odd, increment answer by 2, odd, increment answer by 1. Why? Let's say when n is odd, I have to increment my answer as by 2, and when n is going to be even, I am going to increment my answer by 1. Okay. So why this approach is working, as I've already told you, so because when n is odd, it is going to be represented by set bit equal to, it is going to be represented by set bit equal to 1, that is number of ones in the binary representation of the number. That is, here you can see 3. So when n is odd, as you can see, as here I have encountered 3, I have to increment my answer by 2, because one step would be reducing the number by 1, and our other step would be dividing by a number by 2. And if n is already even, I have to do only one step, that is what, we have to divide the number by 2. Okay, so when n is going to be odd, that is, it is going to be represented by set bit equal to 1 in the binary representation of the n number n, then I am going to increment my answer by 2, otherwise I am going to increment my answer by 1. Note that this on following these two conditions, our answer would be just greater than 1, that is required answer. So I have to reduce my answer by 1 also in the finally, that is number of ones plus length of the binary string minus 1. Why I have to do this? Because, and finally we will achieve the value equal to 1 on dividing. That is, here you can see, if I take 7, then finally I am going to take I have encountered 1, then at next step I have to reduce it to 0, that is, it requires only one step rather than two steps, even if n is going to be odd, that is 1 is odd, I have to reduce it by 1, so number of steps required would be 2. Now I have already calculated the number of steps would be twice of that when we encounter n as odd. So I have to reduce one step finally. So let me move further. So what would be our O of 1 space, that is one line solution of this problem would be, I am going to return, that is, let's say I have answer exactly equal to underscore underscore built-in pop count of that number. What this built-in pop count is going to do, it is a inbuilt function of C++ GCC compiler, which is going to return number of set bits equal to 1 in the binary representation of the passed parameter, that is number. Okay, so it is going to return number of ones present in the binary string, plus I am going to write another function, that is built-in built-in pop count, let me say pop, or what we have here, built-in CLZ. Okay, so do not get confused, built-in CLZ of that number. So what this is going to give us, this is going to give us the leading this is going to give us the leading zeros in the binary representation of the number. Note that here number is of integer data type. So what I am going to do is I am going to convert, uh, it would give the number of zeros, that is leading zeros, with respect to the integer data type, that is 32 length binary string. So I am going to subtract this 32 minus number of leading zeros. If we subtract the number of leading zeros, then we will get our what, length of the binary string. Okay, so I am going to subtract this from 32 minus built-in what is this, okay, built-in count z of number, that is going to give the leading zeros. Also note that finally I have to subtract 1 also, because to get the required answer. So this is our basic formula for this problem. This is one line solution of this problem. Okay, so let us see if this is, for this formula is going to work clearly or not. Okay, so if num is going to be greater than 0, I am going to return, use this formula directly. Otherwise, if num is 0, I have to print 0 directly, because if num is 0, this formula last underscore underscore built-in count CLZ for leading zeros doesn't work. That's why I have to write this if else condition using ternary operator, that is three operators. Okay, So I have to use if num is greater than 0, just do this, otherwise print 0. Let us submit this and check out if this is a faster solution or not. Yes, you can see it is 100% faster than C++ online submissions. So if you have any doubts, do not forget to mention in the comment section of the video, and I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest update. Thank you for watching this video.